You're a Roman senator. It's early morning. You're sipping watered-down wine, feeling pretty good about life. Rome is powerful. Rome is unstoppable. Rome is... Wait! Your messenger burst in, out of breath, terrified. There's an army in Italy. You sigh. Of course there is. We're Rome. He shakes his head. They brought elephants. You put the cup down, because suddenly, things are not fine. Meet Hannibal Barca, a man who woke up one day and said, "You know what would be fun? Destroying Rome. Not invading, not raiding, destroying." Instead of taking the obvious route by sea, Hannibal looked at a giant mountain range called the Alps and said, "Yeah, we're going over that with an army, with horses, with war elephants," because clearly he had no interest in doing things the easy way. Let's pause for a second. The Alps are not a hill. They are not slightly inconvenient terrain. They are freezing, deadly mountains designed specifically to ruin your day. And Hannibal climbs them anyway. Roman intelligence reports this back home. "Sir, he's crossing the Alps." Rome's response? "No, he's not. Sir, he is." "With elephants?" "Yes, sir." At this point, Rome should have realized something important. This man does not think like normal people. Eventually, Hannibal comes down the mountains, into Italy, alive, angry, and ready to ruin careers. Rome sends an army, because that's what Rome does. They meet Hannibal at the Battle of Trebia. Rome is confident. Rome is disciplined. Rome is about to get absolutely outplayed. Hannibal hides troops, freezes the Romans, then ambushes them. The result? Rome loses badly. And suddenly, Rome is thinking, okay, maybe this guy is a problem. Rome tries again. New army, new plan, same confidence. They meet Hannibal at Battle of Lake Trasimene. This time, Hannibal hides an entire army in the fog. Not a few soldiers, an entire army. The Romans march in, and boom, ambush again. At this point, Rome isn't just losing. Rome is confused. Now we arrive at the big one, the Battle of Cannae. Rome decides, you know what we need? More soldiers. So they bring about 80,000 men. Huge army. Overwhelming force. Surely this will work. Hannibal looks at this massive Roman army and basically says, perfect! He deliberately lets the Romans push forward. Then he wraps around them from both sides, like a giant historical hug. Except the hug is death. The Romans are surrounded, crushed, trapped. It's one of the most devastating defeats in military history. Rome loses tens of thousands of men in a single day. And somewhere, Hannibal is probably thinking, yeah, that went well. Back in Rome, things are not going great. Senators are pacing, people are panicking. Someone definitely says, how is he still winning? Because at this point, Hannibal invaded Italy, won multiple battles, destroyed massive Roman armies, and he's still there, just existing menacingly. Rome even starts avoiding battle entirely, which is basically Rome admitting, we don't want to fight this guy anymore. Hannibal didn't just defeat Rome's armies, he embarrassed them, outthought them, outmaneuvered them repeatedly. And for years, he walked through Italy like a nightmare Rome couldn't wake up from. Because sometimes, history isn't about who has the bigger army. It's about who shows up with elephants, crosses a mountain nobody should cross, and then proceeds to absolutely ruin your day.